I didn't want to have to make this video. I didn't want to have to even talk about this because I thought at some point this whole thing was going to resolve itself at some point, but no. It has gone on way too far, and I feel like I finally have to say something. I am breaking my silence, and I'm finally going to be talking about this. What's up, y'all? It's your boy RSP. And this is one of those times where I have to show my face, and I'm someone that doesn't really want to have my actual in real life face shown all that much, because I want my channel to be more known for my online persona than I am for actually me. So you're going to be getting videos like this, like on a rare to rare basis, on a really rare basis. And this is one of those times where my anger, my disappointment, and my disgust has gotten so high for a certain amount of people, or a whole fan base, that it isn't enough to just use my persona to really express how it is that I feel. Y'all need to hear all three of these emotions from me, and y'all need to see it. It isn't enough for you to just hear it. Y'all need to see it. And this all has to do with a certain indie animation series that has gotten so big since 2023 that now, with it now reaching its finale, it has started to get all of this controversy around it to the point where its own creator is starting to feel like a total failure of a creator, starting to feel the negative rebound of being a creator, to the point where it's like it's not really deserved at this point, and it has really gotten me to believe that people who claim that are fans of this series are not real fans. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? The Amazing Digital Circus. A series in which I believe the argument can be made is Glitch Productions' most successful series to ever come from their channel. And it's all thanks to the brilliant mind of Gooseworx. Like, I love what they have done with the Amazing Digital Circus. I love that she has taken the time out of her busy life to craft something like that and have it to be just full on amazing, just amazing from every angle. Every angle. I love the Amazing Digital Circus. And with the series finale reaching its end, why does it have to be on the receiving end of all the BS surrounding it? And before we even go on talking about where this whole situation led to now, let's go to the freaking start. Let's see how this all began. Let's talk about it. I brought my mic closer so that way you guys could probably hear me better. So, this all started when a clip resurfaced on Twitter from Ashley Nicole's birthday stream, where she and other voice actors at the time, they were still friends, they were playing Jackbox. And if you don't know who Ashley Nicole's is, she is the voice actress for Zooble in the Amazing Digital Circus. She does an amazing job voicing them in the show, and I cannot wait to see where she takes them and how she will perform as them in the finale. So, in that stream, there was a certain point in which Ashley was reading off a voice. She was reading off of someone's username that had the abbreviation of the word negative in it, which is NEGA. And y'all know what negative is, right? You know, something that, really bad or negative. If you abbreviate it to NEGA, that says nega. But to some people that have the same skin complexion as me, we hear them say that, and it sounds very similar to a slur that was used to dehumanize us, which is, NIGGA. Now, when other people that are outside of our race use that word, no matter in what way, we feel some type of way, because that is our word. We took it back and we use it to empower ourselves. It is a word that we made exclusive for us, so that way y'all cannot use that to dehumanize us again. But of course, racism still prevails because ignorance always prevails. With the word nega, N-E-G-A, having said and read out loud, someone used that word in the game for, I don't know what the game is called, but it's the one where it's like they're competing for like the best t-shirt design. And their t-shirt had the word used for like as like the main thing. And the person that used that word is Michael Kovac, the voice actor for Jax. Not just for Jax, but also for Ed and Murder Jones and other people. And that's mainly where all the outrage came from. With the clip resurfacing, Michael got on Twitter to apologize for it, and there's a split of people that accepted the apology and others that didn't. Now, in my opinion, it didn't matter to me at all, because it was just so long ago. Like 7 years to be specific. That is a long enough time for any person to realize their wrongdoings and apologize for that and become a better person from that. Plus, I have a brain. I know it's not the word that everyone else was thinking that he said, but I guess to some people, because it was so close to the word that we all thought it meant, it might as well be that word. So now because of this, I'm now thinking to myself, dang, are we really officially no longer allowing to abbreviate the word negative because it sounds so close to saying N-I-G-G-A that it might as well be that word? If that's the case, what does this mean for the characters that do have nega in their names? Like Eggman Nega from Sonic, the Nega Chin from the Fairly Odd Parents, and even Nega Scott from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. If we're actually at that point, what would that mean for those characters that have nega in their name? Are we just going to have to fully on say negative from this point? If we are, that's not going to fly with a whole lot of cases. Because, listen to this. Negative Scott. Eggman Negative. Negative Chin. You could probably make a case for 2 of those characters, but generally, I don't think it sounds that good. And like I said, this was something that occurred 7 years ago. So why are we acting like something that has happened so long ago represents and perfectly reflects the type of person that someone is right now? It is one thing if the person who initially found that clip and saw that and went, yeah, this was a bad joke at the time. He should not have made this joke. But no, they decided to take that and run it like as if Michael was always a bad person and just blow the whole thing all out of proportion. That it has literally gotten to that point where it has even gotten to the point where they even believe that Michael always has been a racist. No. And the thing that adds insult to injury about this is that there is a video out there of someone at a glitch or full The Amazing Digital Circus booth at a convention. They had a camera put in front of a Jax cardboard cutout, and they went up to the cardboard cutout just saying to the camera, yo, what's up, my nigga? And I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? There is a whole entire difference with that and with what Michael did. With Michael, he wasn't really intending to be racist because even though the word was being said multiple times, he wasn't really trying to degrade anybody. And yet with that guy, he was intentionally trying to do more harm with that. And people are saying that, Michael influenced this. No, he didn't. You just want to make him more of the bad guy. Y'all want to make him more of a bad guy. Y'all reviewed him as a bad guy after seeing that thing that happened 7 years ago pop up. So y'all are just trying to paint him more in a negative light. And it gets worse than that, because it's not only just Michael that got convicted of being a racist because of that stream, but also Ashley Nichols and any other voice actor of The Amazing Digital Circus that was on the stream during that time, because they too were also in on the joke. And even Gooseworx was being convicted as a racist because she was also in the chat for that stream. The chat! This whole thing just made me realize 2 things. That 1, people will make reaches on things just to paint someone a bad person. And 2, for the internet, For you to be seen as a good person, you need to have a perfect, clean slate of doing nothing bad. And with that second point, it is very unrealistic. It's unrealistic because as humans, we are born imperfect. Like, you have done or said some things bad before. I too have said and done things really bad before. And heck, I am 100% sure that also in your past, you have said something that was racist or overall insensitive, but at the time you didn't know it was insensitive. But that's okay, because you've grown and you know better. I know I'm the same way, so when it comes to internet personalities, why do we not give them the same level of grace? You guys will take a mistake that someone has made long before they became the person that they are in the present, and then just run it into the ground. Like, you just drill that into their minds, like constantly reminding them, trying to make them believe that they will never be a good person, they will never change, and they're always going to have people against them. That people are always going to be against them. Which that may be true, that some people will not forgive them for the things that they've done. That's just life. You can't please everyone. But at the same time, if you want people to change, allow them to change. Do not just define a person by their really bad mistake. That is really, you're really causing them to be stagnant that way. And heck, they may even revere society as a whole because of that. Because no one wants to believe that they can be good people. And as if things could not get any worse, it does. As of me recording this, we are only 2 weeks away until the TADC finale gets released into theaters. Do I have a ticket yet? No. I do want to see it. But then, apparently, the entire movie got leaked. And there are clips of it surfacing on Twitter and other sites. And I am blessed that as of currently, my timeline hasn't shown me any of those clips. And I really hope that it continues to stay that way because I really want to see the movie. And allegedly, it was planned by Glitch to strip the movie away from Korea because they don't want the movie to be leaked from Korea. But instead of Korea, it was leaked in Brazil. I initially thought it was a smart move because, leaks are always bad. Leaks tend to ruin the surprise, ruin the intensity of things. It just ruins a whole lot. It just ruins a whole lot for people who are trying to experience something for the first time, and then they have to see bullcrap like that on the internet where people somehow for some reason cannot keep info to themselves. It's happened with Smash 4. It has happened with Smash Ultimate. It's even happened with a bunch of other medias that I cannot name. But just know that this is an ongoing issue that needs to be monitored, if not outright stopped. I mean, I know it's possible to outright stop leakers from leaking. I just want this type of thing to be minimized at some point. This leak happening has brought massive distraught and sadness towards Gooseworx herself. She made a post about it saying, "I know people are upset with my response, which is fine, but I kind of just wanted to make a cartoon and it's ended up being way more trouble than it's worth. I really just can't keep my heart in this thing anymore. It's gotten too much bigger than me and I probably shouldn't be a figurehead of it." You can find this on Blue Sky. I'm pretty sure Goose still has this up because she is really emotionally and mentally damaged by the behavior of her own fandom trying to destroy her, her staff, Glitch, and everyone else. Like, it has gotten so big for her that she is literally unable to process everything, or she doesn't know what to do, and y'all ruined her. Y'all literally ruined her. And do not even get me started on all the replies underneath that post. It is just as disgusting. Berating her, insulting her, digging up tweets from her that were like a decade old, and on top of all that, even doxing her. Do y'all understand how bad that is? And you doxed her why? Just so you could hold yourselves on this super fictional, moral high ground? Moral high pedestal? Y'all are pathetic! With each passing day that Gooseworx is rotting in this undeserved controversy, it goes to show that she is more than justified to not bring back the Amazing Digital Circus at any point, because y'all don't deserve it. As a creative myself, if I was producing a series with nothing but passion coming from my heart, and the people that are supposed to like it end up turning against me because of some BS about me about some bad that has happened to me in the past, or anything bad that I've done in the past, and they use that to define the person that I am right now, I would be devastated myself. Honestly, I would. Because the people that were supposed to love me easily turned against me, and I would have no idea else what to do. So if I were to make a series at any point, I really, really hope that my fandom would not degrade to such a disgusting level as this. If anything, if there was any alternative to me not booming myself, I would definitely just delete the series altogether. It would become lost media. I really hope Gooseworx is okay. I really, really do. I wish I could just go up to her, hug her, and then tell her, hey, I want you to know that we are going to stick through this. We are going to make it through until the end of the series, and you don't have to put up with this ever again. You can walk away. At this point, I don't believe any of you, with a few exceptions, are good people in the fandom. Because if this is how you're going to treat your creator of something, once their previous minor misdeeds have been exposed and that it's honestly not that big of a deal, y'all need help. Mentally, emotionally, y'all need to do some checking with yourselves. Follow in the words of Michael Jackson. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourselves and make a change. And y'all really need to change on how you act. If y'all want people to do better, y'all need to allow them to be better and fix up your own morals too, so that no other creator has to go through something like this again. I've pretty much said all that I wanted to say, and I know that a few selective you who are watching this video right now are going to go into the comments and start calling me a whole bunch of craziness for simply defending Gooseworx, defending Glitch, and defending pretty much anyone involved with the Amazing Digital Circus. Calling me a panderer or a raccoon, whatever that means, and a whole bunch of other craziness that makes me believe oh, he's just being a whole tooty good shoes. And just so you know, I'm not scared. Come on. Come at me. And at some point when I'm also going to be making a series, if any of my misdeeds get exposed today, and let me just ask y'all one final question. Are y'all proud of yourselves? Are y'all proud of making Gooseworx go into the state that she's in right now? Are y'all proud of destroying her mental health? Are you proud of villainizing everyone in the Amazing Digital Circus along with Glitch in general? Because if that is, I hope you're very proud of yourselves. I hope you are proud of being villains. I hope you are proud of destroying something that you claim to love. That's it. That's all the time I have for this video. More animations are coming soon. I got a whole anniversary animation planned for a franchise that's coming soon. If y'all want to see updates on that, y'all can find me on Twitter. And I hope the people that actually enjoy the Amazing Digital Circus, that like Glitch and like Gooseworx, are having the best time of their lives. Anyways, y'all, deuces. I'm so mad right now.